So what was that whole Ahmed the Clock bomb thing about? I didn't really realize until now, until the Muslim terrorist attack in Los Angeles this week. I'll get to that connection in a moment, but first, here's some background. Remember Ahmed Mohammed? Click here for the whole story about it if you don't recall. He's a Muslim kid, he was, in Texas, whose family has a history of making hoax bomb threats. Well, this 14-year-old bought a digital alarm clock just at a store, unscrewed it, put it in a suitcase, wrapped it in a bunch of wires, and brought it to school. He didn't invent a clock. He didn't invent anything. He just put a store-bought alarm clock face in a suitcase, wrapped it with wires, and set the clock alarm to go off in class. And it did twice. He was suspended, not for making a real bomb. The school wasn't that stupid. He was suspended for making a hoax bomb, like those occasional idiots who go through airport security joking about having a bomb or hijacking a plane. Making a bomb hoax is against the law, too. That's why Ahmed Mohammed was briefly arrested before he was let go without charges. But the whole thing turned into an international Muslim moment where radical Muslims and the leftist media and politically correct shushers said, "You silly, stupid white Americans, it's just a clock, not a bomb. So stop being so alert, stop being on your guard, stop being so suspicious. You're just a bunch of racists, stop being on guard." Even though the whole point of the hoax was so obviously to trick people into thinking it was a bomb. Well, even though Ahmed the Liar got to meet Barack Obama, he and his kooky family have decided to leave the United States and move to the dictatorship of Qatar. Oh, and he's also posed with the Sharia law dictator of Sudan. So he's sort of doing the tour of Islamic hotbeds. Oh, and now he's suing the school and even the city back in Texas for $15 million. So what does it all mean? Here's what it means. Here's the Los Angeles terrorism connection. The terrorists in LA didn't just have guns. They were building bombs, pipe bombs, improvised explosive devices, IEDs. They built them late at night in their detached garage that you can see here. Lights on, making noise late at night, building things in the garage, groups of Muslim men coming and going at night. And you know the saying publicized right after 9/11, see something, say something? Yeah, well, neighbors of these LA terrorists saw Muslim men coming and going at all odd hours, things being built in the garage. They saw and heard suspicious things. So they saw something, so why didn't they say something? Well, here's what a visitor to the neighbors says.
Quite a number of packages, and they were also working a lot in their garage. And I guess she didn't do anything. It sounds like she didn't do anything about it. She didn't want to do any kind of racial profiling. So she's like, I didn't call it in, because I just didn't want to. Maybe it's just me thinking something that's not there.
That's what Ahmed the Liar was all about. It was a big national PR moment where Americans were being conditioned not to say anything if they saw something. Even if a Sudanese Muslim boy comes to school with something that looks like a suitcase bomb, that has an alarm that goes off, you were told by the media, by everyone from the president on down, that if you see something like a young Muslim man with a suitcase hoax bomb, you're not supposed to say anything because you'll be mocked and ridiculed and called stupid and called racist. Oh, and now you'll be sued for $15 million. Ahmed the Liar isn't just a bizarre publicity hound. He had a specific goal, and he achieved it. See something, don't say something if it's Muslim. For more on this story, visit ahmedtheliar.com or click here.